come transvestites have such bad taste? I mean, how come you never see a transvestite in a little black dress?
Because transvestites aren't trying to attract men. Transvestites are trying to recapture those childhood shopping trips to what she wants.
Yeah, but still, they get beaten up less if they look nicer.
Have you ever gone out with a transvestite?
Why are you asking me?
Well, because I want to know whether you've ever gone out with a transvestite.
I'm not telling you, it's none of your business.
So you have, then?
No, I haven't.
Has anyone noticed anything different?
Are you wearing makeup?
About the room.
I got Nadia to throw away that plant.
What plant?
Plant that used to be in the corner.
You got Nadia to throw it away? How? Did you threaten her? Did you say it was either her or the plant and the decision was going to be made on the basis of who's the best secretary?
Took some work, but the plant's gone. Next step, coffee.
Yeah, right.
You threw away that plant?
It was in the other corner.
You threw away that plant? That's what's different in here. There's no oxygen. I can hardly breathe.
It was dead.
So you just threw it away? Well, I just hope I don't drop dead in here.
Oh, go on.
You sure that's not why Glenn doesn't stay the night very often?
What?
You know, he likes to nip home and slip into his baby doll nightie.
Oh, please, hurry up and find yourself a boyfriend so I can take the piss. Preferably one with special needs and a stutter.
I don't want a boyfriend. I'm perfectly happy as I am, thank you.
Stop! Don't! It's dead. Are you okay? Thought I asked you to get rid of that plant. But I'm fed up of you delegating everything I ask you to do to Celia. She's not your slave.
I was just about to get rid of it, and then Zoe asked me to do something for her. And so Celia volunteered to throw it away from me. I thought you just wanted the plant out of the way. If you told me you specifically didn't want Celia to get rid of it, then of course I would have done it myself.
Yes, well, seeing as it's back, could you get rid of it now?
Sure.
You never see a transvestite in trousers, do you? Not even culottes.
Female transvestites wear trousers.
Statistically, women account for more trouser sales than men. Skirt sales are plummeting. The skirt is the new cravat.
Trousers are far sexier anyhow.
Well, you would say that. You haven't experienced the skirt.
Yes, I have. Fort William Highland Games, 1999.
Well, I think skirts are very sexy. Katie always wears skirts.
No, I'm afraid Conrad's right. Trousers are sexier.
There's something a little bit Christmassy about trousers. They're like two large stockings sewn together, and you have to unwrap them, and you never know what you're going to find inside.
Apart from a tangerine and one of those little red plastic fishes that curls up when you put it on your hand.
Oh, sounds like Glenn's in need of a course of penicillin.
What's that still doing there?
Nothing?
Are you going to get rid of it?
Maybe it's not entirely dead. Maybe it just hasn't got any leaves at the moment.
It's dead. And I don't think a dead pot plant in reception is really making the right first impression.
I don't know. I think it gives the place a nice autumnal feel.
Just get rid of it.
I told you, I'm going to.
I'm warning you, if you don't get rid of that plant now, I'm going to sack you.
You wouldn't sack me.
Oh, yes, I would.
Well, anyhow, you can't sack me.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. You're sacked.
See? Still here. Told you couldn't sack me.
I think we should put sack someone on the list. Sacking someone is definitely something we should all do before we're 30.
Why?
Well, Apparently it's a real buzz. And if you're over 30, it's not such a buzz. It's too close to retirement. It's like throwing stones at kids when you're worried you might be pregnant yourself. It takes the edge off. Zoe, maybe you could...
No, I'm not going to sack Nadia.
Please, it hurt her much more than it hurt you.
No.
And anyhow, you can't use the list to work through your personal vendettas.
Why not? It's my list. I can put what I want on it.
Yeah, but you're trying to put it on Zoe's list.
Well, maybe it's something we should put on all our lists. I mean, think about it. We're nearly 30. Where are we? Where have we got in life?
I'm closer to 25.
We're still on the bottom rung of the ladder. In fact, sometimes I don't even think we're on the ladder. Sometimes I think we're on one of those plastic blocks that kids use to reach the toilet. We can't sack anyone. We can't even get anyone to make us a cup of coffee.
Just for once in my life, I'd like to have power over someone.
So you are the lady in bed.
Sacking someone must be great. Must make you feel like God.
It's okay. Don't do anything stupid. I won't call the police. Just put the camera down and leave. Okay, well, look, why don't we start again? I'm just going to go back into my bedroom, and then when I come out, maybe... Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea you were a friend of Conrad.
You're wasting your time. He doesn't speak any English. You have to communicate by drawing. This is where he comes from.
The Isle of Wight.
I thought it was Russia. Anyhow, he's our new cleaner.
What? You hired a cleaner without asking me?
Don't worry about it. As soon as he's finished today, I'm going to sack him. Oh, I can almost taste it already. You were right. It is going to be as good as throwing stones at children. If I was Zoe, I would have sacked me years ago.
You can't just sack him.
I've got to. He's £7 an hour. Gonna get him to make me a cup of coffee first, of course.
OK, but it won't count. It's too easy. Anyone could just hire someone and sack them.
I'll still have sacked someone, though, which is more than you'll have done.
You were right about trousers. Katie wore my pyjamas last night, you know, the bottoms. When I pulled that string...
I knew things were difficult between you two, but I didn't know you were already at the wearing clothes in bed stage.
We're not. It's just the window doesn't shut properly.
It's just a private suicide pact. How can anyone join in?
Oh, don't worry about it. He'll find another job. He's only little. Someone could put a stick on him and use him to clean chimneys.
I did show him this.
What's that?
It's a sack. But I couldn't go through with it.
What? Why not?
Well, I noticed that plant's still in reception.
It's because it's guarded by a hideous monster. What's your excuse? He's got a gang. Wants to beat you up.
Look, they're in decreasing sizes.
Maybe he's trying to tell you he's shrinking.
I think they're his children.
10 children.
And
They have elephants in Russia.
It's only got 2 legs.
I can't sack a man who's supporting that many children and an elephant-like animal.
Why not?
Because somehow I feel like I'm responsible for him now. That's the trouble. You have to have power to sack someone, and you can't have power without responsibility.
So?
Well, we spent our whole lives running away from responsibility.
Speak for yourself. I don't mind responsibility. I had that goldfish.
You flushed it down the toilet.
Can't stand seeing living things bowled in. Anyway, one of its eyes had gone all gunky. OK, so I've totally avoided responsibility all my life, so what?
All I was saying is that you can't have power without having responsibility.
Right. So you take on the responsibility of children, and that gives you the power to send them down the newsagents to buy your fags. You take on the responsibility of being a prefect, and that gives you the power to make the spotty kid eat the urinal soap. That's what I need then. Responsibility. Thanks.
What the fuck have you done?
Hi.
Hi?
Don't work yourself. All I said was hi.
No, I know, it's just I haven't seen many people today, that's all.
Look, I'd love to chat, but this isn't a social call. I want you to promote me.
What do you mean?
Well, I feel I've reached that stage in my life when I'm ready to take on some responsibility.
Really?
Well, what's so really about that?
Nothing, it's just, you know, there is a downside to responsibility too. When you're in a position of authority, the relationship between you and your friends...
I just want a bit of responsibility, not a career fucking guidance lecture.
No, I know, it's just what I'm trying to say is, sometimes it's nice not to be responsible. I miss being irresponsible.
You were never irresponsible.
But I could have been if you hadn't been so fucking irresponsible yourself. It was me being responsible that allowed you to enjoy your irresponsibility. You should be grateful.
OK. Well, how about we swap then? I'll be responsible, you can be irresponsible. I'll do your job, you can do mine.
OK.
Well, maybe we shouldn't completely swap jobs straight away. Perhaps we should test the water first with something small, a little responsibility, but one that will let me push Nadia around.
I'm doing the right thing. It might bankrupt me, but I'm doing the right thing.
Of course you are. He's got a large family to support, not to mention the...
It's good to have a clean flat. Cleaning's good.
Of course it is. Katie loves cleaning.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, mopping, dusting, scrubbing, all that cleaning stuff.
Please don't tell me Katie comes round and cleans your room.
Well, only if it's really dirty, or I've cricked my shoulder or something.
Of course. That's it, I knew there was something worrying me about having a cleaner.
Apart from having to pay him.
Cleaning's not just cleaning. It's the advanced party of the invasion force. It starts with a cleaner, then a magazine subscription, then you start paying your TV licence. And before you know it, scatter cushions, book clubs, a puppy. You're trapped in your own life. And then why not? Why not go the whole hog? Have a relationship.
If you don't pay the television licence, you can get a £1,000 fine.
He can make money by charging people to see his elephant.
Could you photocopy these for me?
I'm afraid you really are going to have to remove that plant.
Fur monitor?
Fire monitor! As of today, I'm ground floor fire monitor.
Oh, congratulations. Sounds like you're really going places. Play your cards right and they might even give you a fluorescent vest and a whistle. Can I have another look at that badge?
No.
Oh dear, it's not a forgery, is it? You're not posing as a fire monitor to try and make friends, are you?
You can check with Zoe if you like. This isn't a laughing matter. There's no such thing as plant monitor. Plants can't kill, fire can, and that plant is a fire hazard.
OK. Well, maybe we can reach a compromise. What if I promise not to let it play with any matches?
I'm not joking. That plant is an accident waiting to happen. One naked flame and whoosh, the whole thing will go up.
Well, what about all this paper then? One naked flame and whoosh?
Are you going to move that plant or not?
What are you going to do if I don't? Pour a bucket of sand with a few fag ends in over me?
Fair enough. You leave me with no other option.
Please.
No,
But she's laughing in the face of Regulation 22B.
I don't care. I'm not responsible for fire safety anymore. In fact, I'm just about to go and have a fag round by the back of the oil tank.
But she's laughing in my face.
They laugh in your face. They laugh behind your back. They laugh at Regulation 22B. Welcome to the laughter-filled world of middle management.
What if the whole place goes up? What if Celia gets tangled up in a telephone lead and ends up in a plastic mask on a Faces from Hell documentary? How are you going to feel then?
It's not my problem anymore.
So where's Conrad this evening?
Sacking his cleaner.
I thought he had a zoo to support or something.
These things happen.
Oh, will you stop being so fucking laid back?
Hey, calm down. You've got to learn how to relax, not take your work home with you.
Glenn, please put us out of our misery. Sack her.
Don't think I can, I'm afraid.
Then sack me then. Oh, what's happened to the world? Can no one sack anyone anymore? Oh, no, not you two.
What happened?
His elephant's fallen over.
I told you it only had 2 legs.
I think it's ill. You can't sack a man when his elephant's ill.
But you've got to sack him. He's there all the time. It's making things really awkward for me and Glenn.
Well, how about going to Glenn's place for once, then?
It's not nearly as convenient.
Not for you, maybe. Is there something wrong with your flat?
No.
You're not worried that Shona might look under your pillow and discover what you wear in bed?
What?
Oh, OK, I'll fucking sack him then.
You?
Yes. I've decided it's about time I took control of my own life, grew up a little bit, took on more responsibility.
Fire monitor?
Fire monitor. Is he still at the flat?
I think he thinks he's living there.
Right. Don't turn on the light. I think his elephant's sick because it ate one of his children.
It's not so bad having a cleaner. Just think about how much of your life you spend cleaning. Probably adds up to, I don't know, 3 years? Imagine what you could do with 3 extra years of life. How many blowjobs you could get. Well, not in your case, obviously.
Why not in my case?
Because you and Katie don't have oral sex anymore.
Who told you that?
You did.
No, I didn't.
You were very drunk.
Did I?
Oh, so you're not denying it then?
Fucking little shit.
Who? Glenn?
No, the cleaner. He wants to marry me. He proposed to me.
How'd you work that out?
Well, he kept thrusting this ring in my face ever since you left.
Is that gold?
Doesn't mean he wants to marry
And
you.
You could put that on the front of your wedding invitation.
Very flattering of you.
he doesn't have 9 children.
I thought it was 10.
The elephant ate one.
I bet he doesn't have any. He just wants to stay here and get his papers by marrying some dumb, gullible English woman.
So, I'm on tenterhooks. Should we be popping open the bubbly? Did you accept?
No, I sacked the little fucker. You know what? Felt great.
Don't worry, not all women react like that when you propose to them.
Why should I worry? I'm not planning to propose to anybody.
You might as well. Katie and you are as good as married anyhow. When was the last time you had a proper snog?
Do you think all this going on about me and Katie is because you're jealous?
No, I just like making you feel uncomfortable. Go on, marry her. You could get some nice new towels out of it. This is a man's ring.
Well, he couldn't afford to buy her a new one, could he? It must be his.
And who do you think the groom looks like in this picture the cleaner gave Shona?
That stick insect from Bug's Life.
Don't you think it looks a bit like Glenn?
No, Glenn's got arms.
The stick insect in Bug's Life's got arms.
Have you gone mental? Insects don't have arms. Have you ever heard of anyone pulling the arms off a fly?
Okay then. But insects have arms in anthropomorphic films.
OK, I give in, you win. So he does look like the stick insect from Bug's Life.
I did it. I got Nadia to throw it away. Where'd you get that from?
Oh, Nadia gave it to me.
It's dead.
Yeah, I thought that too, but apparently it's just going through a dormant phase.
When you say she gave it to you, did you ask for it or did she actually give it to you?
I think that's the fire alarm.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't you think you should start evacuating your floor?
That's just a drill. So did she actually carry it into your office herself?
Fire monitors are always informed about fire drills. Did someone tell you there was going to be a fire drill?
Or is some twat playing a practical joke?
You don't know that. You don't know. It's just a practical joke.
Come on, stop worrying. We're on the ground floor. There's a window right there. We're going to be fine.
You are responsible for the safety of everyone on this floor.
They're going to be fine too. I can't smell any smoke. Anyway, it's not your worry anymore. It's mine. So, I want to know, did Nadia carry that into your room?
Ground floor assembly points by the bottle bank.
Please. This is really important.
So, do you think you'll be staying over tonight?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Just can't. I'm not a transvestite.
No, I know. Can I ask you another question?
OK.
What creatures, other than humans, would you say had arms? Monkeys have arms, obviously, but what about bears? And kangaroos? Would you say kangaroos had arms? I mean, I know kangaroos do boxing, but does that mean they have arms? Can you box with your feet? If you were to amputate a boxer's arms, would you still call him a boxer?
Have you ever thought about getting married? Oh no, don't worry, I wasn't. I was just wondering if you'd ever thought about the institution of marriage. You know, whether it was a bad institution like a prison or a good institution like a hospital.
I hate hospitals.
Yeah, so do I. Perhaps that was a bad example. I suppose what I mean is, do you think human beings are meant to be monogamous? Oh no, I wasn't. What I really mean is, you only live once, don't you?
Well, I saw this documentary the other day that said that people are like animals and everything that we do is just to ensure the survival of the species, which meant that women should screw around as much as possible in order to get the fittest sperm.
Lost your badge? Oh no, don't tell me you've been sacked. What did you do? Were you cheeky to the head fire monitor?
Nadia, can we stop this, please?
You started it.
No, I did. Look, we work in the same office. We see each other every day. We can't permanently be at war with each other. Can we start again? As friends.
Friends?
No, you're right. Colleagues, then. Colleagues with a mutual respect.
Respect?
Yes. For what we do. I process data, and you... Remind me, what do you do? Oh, yes, I remember nothing. You know, Nadia's going to be chief executive, and I'm still going to be doing this job. I'm going to slump down dead over the keyboard at the age of 70.
More like 35 the way you're going.
My dying gesture is going to be to erase the data on 2045's average bra size with my forehead.
Hi.
What the fuck are you looking so happy about?
I've sacked someone.
Who?
Katie.
What? Why?
Because I'm only 27. I just can't imagine only having sex with her for the rest of my life.
I can't imagine anyone else wanting to have sex with you.
I want to experience the other things life has to offer.
Bender?
Things like what?
Well, I want to go out with women who wear trousers for a start. I don't want to be, you know, constricted. I don't want to wear clothes in bed. I don't want scatter cushions and puppies and new towels. I want blowjobs for 3 years. There are hundreds of things I want to do, and Katie was cramping my style, okay? And it was on my list.
You fucking twat.